how you doing? Austin Hilton here. In this video, we're going to be talking about Palantir. This is an update video, just basically to bring you up to date on a few things. Number one, the official earnings date and time and call has been announced. We're going to let you know what that is. Number two, Palantir has released a new product, and we're going to talk about what that is, and we're actually going to go to Palantir's site and look at some info about that. There's not a lot of news about it, but it is a pretty cool looking product and what it does. And thirdly, we're going to cover a very quick article that talks about a few things overall in the Palantir arena. And fourthly, we're going to look at the analysts to see what they think about this stock. So we're going to cover a little bit of ground today. I'm going to tell you up front, I'm extremely bullish on Palantir. I own this stock, and I think this is a stock that is just going to crush it for decades to come. Yes, you heard me say decades. I am extremely long-term bullish on this. I think that this is a $40 to $50 stock inside of 12 months and a $100 stock 24 months out. So again, if you like Palantir and or are thinking about Palantir, you have found the right video and the right channel, because I bring you these update videos anytime Palantir makes a move. I'm pretty much there and bringing you the information to keep you updated on that. And I consider Palantir to be one of the best investments that I have made and will make, because I think this is going to be a company that's going to be around for a long time. Before you do any investment yourself, though, definitely do your own due diligence and run it through your own analysis. With that said, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and if you get value out of this video, please do two things: subscribe, become part of my community. I'm building a community here on YouTube. I have one goal, that is to help you make money in the stock market. I bring you a bunch of different types of videos, everything from stock advice, penny stocks, momentum stocks, stocks that are hitting their 52-week highs. You can grab onto the trend and just ride it up, as well as update videos, you name it. I cover a lot of ground here, and I want to help you make more money. And then finally, please drop a like on this video if you get value. So with that said, let's go take a look and see what is the latest and greatest with Palantir. I do cover Palantir a little bit from a stock perspective as far as charting before I get into the kind of the information. You know that if you've seen me, I like to look at the 6-month chart. The 6-month chart to me gives us the best kind of clear vision of where we're going. So right here, right now, if you've never seen my Palantir videos before or whatever, there's really two key areas I want to focus on related to their chart. Number one, we have a resistance, a bottom resistance level, and that is around the $21 to $22 range. That definitely is our support line, our resistance, and that's where the stock really has not dipped below, so we're good there. We have a resistance line to break out that really is $25. That is the upper level. If we can get above the $25, which we will, then we will start to see breakout and we'll move forward. Now, you notice that the stock was down yesterday in trading, but the NASDAQ was down 48%. The Dow actually ended up just barely, basically flat, didn't really do much. And overall, the S&P flat. You know, basically all the major industries was really kind of a day, nothing day. But in the 6-month chart, that's really what I want to focus you on, is that $25 breakout level. Now, I'm also very vocal about the fact that there's a tremendous amount of bearish sentiment around Palantir. It happens. Secondly, number one, we don't seem to get our fair shake with Palantir with the major news media. I did a video the other day where Palantir has come out and said point blank that they're going to give their software away for free, and the reason they're doing it is to help companies basically unlock their data, get at their data so that they can get products to market faster, all directly related to the coronavirus pandemic and trying to help. Now, let's just call it what it is, right? They are offering this as a free service, but they're also using this as a methodology to expand and proliferate their software. You cannot fault them for that, right? Because they in that video I talked about the fact that that's one way they got the government and the military to really adopt their technology, was they actually embedded engineers with actual military soldiers who were using their software to again proliferate the use of their software, and that's how they got some of their kickstart as far as the military using their software so massively. So they're now doing that in the business world. Now, the point I'm making here is that received almost zero media coverage. I covered it on my channel. I think maybe one or two other YouTubers talked about it, but really nobody is talking about it, which it just boggles the mind. This is one of the major technology companies that does the best of what they do: AI, data management, helping companies just unlock their data, making better decisions. They've proven that they can help major companies and government organizations like in the UK, the NHS, They help the NHS basically with their entire COVID pandemic response and how they dealt with it, and they have come out point blank and said that the Palantir technology was crucial to help them react and work and deal with COVID-19 pandemic in the UK. Massive news. My point, we just don't seem to get our fair shake with the media. I think it's because of the government ties that the company has and what the technology does. It is what it is. But the long and the short of it is that, and we do have also additionally bear sentiment around it. The bears are always kind of beating us up on corporate commercial deals, etc. I could go on and on and on. My point, you get my point. All right, you can tell I'm bullish on it, and I really want this stock to do well. And when you believe in something as strongly, it's crazy when it's out there. Okay, so hey, Palantir's announced the date of their first quarter earnings call. If you didn't know this, it is now going to be released on Tuesday, May 11th, 2021, prior to the open of U.S. markets. Okay, the company will host a conference call to discuss its results at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So Tuesday, May 11th is at 8 a.m. is our Q1 conference call to announce earnings. Cool. Okay. Moving on, as promised, this is the brand new product that Palantir is bringing to market. Now, I'm not sure how it's going to fit in the, if it's going to be a true standalone siloed product, although Palantir would hate that I use that word because they're anti-silo. Silo data is a silo, things like that. But Palantir Unlock basically is this technology, and it probably will be some type of technology or software that will embed obviously onto the data management platform. But Palantir Unlock is basically emancipates your enterprise data from legacy systems and proprietary data models, translating it into human readable objects and delivering it to you in any open source format. Data is your most valuable asset, but locked up in old legacy enterprise software. You can't use it to generate alpha and inform operations. Okay, so this is some scenarios that most companies are dealing with. Multiple huge old systems that don't talk to each other. Bespoke solutions that don't bespoke means like custom made, custom tailored solutions that don't interoperate. Production systems that are too fragile to improve. Sensor data that stays at the sensor. EAHRs that only look backwards. Palantir Unlock frees your data from the past so it can propel you into the future. All systems supported. So this is a brand new product that they're coming out with. That is the sum total of what is on this page. So there really is not a lot of information around it. But again, I wanted to break it to you guys that this is a brand new product. And right here, your data should be yours. It's your most valuable asset. I think this is a very interesting marketing scenario as well. Look at what they named the product, Unlock. And they named it very straightforward and very simple. Hey, Palantir Unlock, your data should be yours. This is a really great, to me, kind of, number one, it's a great marketing name. It's a great sales name from the standpoint of what the product does. It says what the heck it does. I love that. And I think it's very straightforward. And so we'll see how this unfolds, but you now know that they have a brand new product called Palantir Unlock. Okay. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in this article, guys. In fact, there's a tremendous amount of information, and it's all information that we have covered at length at one form or fashion. The stock is basically down. We know it's down just a little bit. It's really not down. It's really, frankly, kind of running, in my opinion, it's running sideways. It's got a sideways charting pattern, and we're just kind of we're just kind of waiting for it to kind of go in the right direction, right? But I thought this was interesting considering the demand for data analytics in the country. The recent dip is a great opportunity to add the stock to your portfolio. I agree. And here's why Palantir should be on your radar. Because there is a massive opportunity which, let's see, hold on. This is basically, I apologize. This is the time of Palantir having a huge market cap or huge market opportunity. Basically, the company has not reported any profits over the years, but there is a massive opportunity to grow which justifies the valuation. Palantir's business is highly relevant today as commercial enterprises have realized the importance of data. And I think this is becoming even more so and even more so. They're realizing, just the importance of their data. And again, I was in the software sales in the 90s, and you would be shocked and amazed at big companies that don't have their act together. They may seem like they do, but they don't have their act together from their data. And what you do see is you see big companies where there's all these different types of systems to do very specialized things. I might have an order processing system, a finance system, an accounting system, a marketing system, and a payable system. Again, I'm just a warehousing system. All of these things different. They're all different, and they're all separated, right? And it's crazy how, and they don't talk to each other. And so that brings us back squarely to Palantir Unlock, which is really, really cool. And what Palantir does, which is helping companies get out their data and manage their data and get into their data so that they can see and analyze and use that data to manage the business better and to deliver better products and deliver better customer service and just overall manage the business just better. Okay, moving on. The company did recently sign a contract with IBM and Amazon. We're pretty much aware of that. Okay, we've also talked about the fact that they reported $1 billion in revenue for 2020. They forecasting that the overall market's $119 billion market. They've only got 1% of the overall market. In a previous video, I talked about the fact that there's a lot of startups in Silicon Valley right now that are trying to get VC funding that are going directly at kind of the heart of what Palantir does. I'm not worried about those guys. And frankly, the fact that Palantir's offering their software for free, to me, is a shot that a lot of these startups will not be able to return from. Okay, and they just won't be able to do it. The government clients mean stability. I mean, I've talked about this at length. The revenue coming out of the government clients, yes, I realize that it's the majority of their revenue, but they are fundamentally growing commercial businesses. And I think the move to give the software away for free is a stroke of brilliance related to the marketing aspect of the business. It looks like, and again, with Palantir Unlocked, maybe Palantir is starting to get a little bit better at marketing their products, which is something that, as a kind of a sales and marketing guy, I've always been kind of like, I wish they would market themselves a little bit better. And it seems like they're maybe starting to kind of get a little bit better at that. Also, I heard that they were looking at hiring salespeople if they haven't already done so, or they're looking at it in the very, very near future. So I thought that was good as well. That Kathy Wood and then bought 1.1 million shares. We already know that. That's really what I wanted to cover. There really wasn't a lot here, which is why in this video I wanted to bring you 2 or 3 different pieces of information: earnings, Palantir Unlock, just a few little things here. So let's wrap up with what the analysts think the stock price is worth. They're viewing it as a $24.75. I think the analysts are absolutely smoking crack here, and I think that they have this one completely freaking wrong. I don't always agree with the analysts. Like, I agree with them on NEO and some of the EV stuff, but I don't know where they're getting this. This is nuts. I think they don't fundamentally understand what the heck the company does. And so, frankly, this irritates the fire out of me that they don't have this, because partly the reason I think that the stock is where it's at is that it doesn't have a lot of analyst coverage around it. And all these analysts have their reasons for sell or buy or whatever it is. Frankly, I don't care. Okay, I think that they're wrong. Yeah, I'm a little emotional about this, but I'm emotional about it, guys, because I fundamentally believe in what these guys do, and I think they're going to be the winner long term. But we're going to have some bumps and bruises along the way. So let's wrap up with a few final thoughts. So I've pretty much said what I had to say. You guys know, if you sense the frustration is that I'm really tired of the treadmill that we seem to be on with. Analysts don't cover it very well, or little hair's all messed up there. That's kind of weird. We seem to not get the respect of the analyst community, which you need a certain amount of positive analyst coverage just for kind of the overall retail investor market. Yeah, I know Karp's come out and said he doesn't really want retail investors and blah, blah, blah. I know, I've heard all that. The long and the short of it, guys, is that I think that I don't know why the analysts have got it so wrong. And I wish we got more mainstream positive media coverage. I think that Palantir just gets dinged for that whole, they've done business with the CIA, they do business with the military, and all that, and all the government side. Which, funny enough, is a great place to go and build your software and prove yourself. I mean, it's mission critical, you know, and it's just, I don't know. All right, I'm going to quit. I know that you guys know I'm a fan, and you guys know I'm a bull on this, guys. I'm going to let it go with that. Sorry, but when I was getting this video, I've done so many Palantir videos now, and when you see all of the news like I do every single day, and you're trying to pick through it, and you're trying to, you know, go through it and find the good, and you know, and you guys know I don't always bring you the positive. You know, there's been dings around Palantir, and I've brought you some of that stuff as well. It's just frustrating because for what they do and everything they do, they should be getting a better. They should be getting treated better is really what I'm saying. All right, I'll end on that. All right, I'll see you later. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. See you. Go make some money. Bye.